just being God fearing, because someone who has the fear of God will not be with you and still sleep with multiple women, especially without protection, and bringing you some sort of infection. Hi, hello, welcome again to my channel, and welcome to another episode of Confessions and Advice with Elva Wendy. If you're new here, welcome. I love to see beautiful faces, new faces here, even though I can't really see you, but I just feel like you're beautiful, you're handsome, you're cute, you're like everything, okay? And I really do appreciate you for tuning into this channel today. And to my returning subscribers, really, I just want to say thank you to you guys for coming back. um I don't know what it is that you see, but I do appreciate you coming back over and over again to watch, my videos. It means a lot to me. And if you do enjoy this video at the end, please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and leave me a like. And of course, I appreciate your comments, especially your advice, so please do not forget to leave them in the comments as well. And if you want to introduce yourself, in the comment section is very much open for you to introduce yourselves. And today's read, as you know, yeah, I have a lot to say, but we're just gonna get right into it without wasting too much time. All right. This person is basically confessing, and let's just hear it. It gave me an STD while I was pregnant with his baby. So I had a baby 2 days ago. I didn't know if I was ready, but since she's been here, she's been my whole world. I met a man about 2 years ago, and I lost my virginity to him when I was 20. I'm now 22. I've spent 2 years trying to chase a relationship with a guy that wants to have options when it comes to females and has multiple females, believing he only wants them like he did with me. I recently found out I have chlamydia, and it's the only one I was doing things with. So I got it from him. I mean, you don't need a soothsayer or rocket science to let you know that was from him. If you're watching this, I mean, some people are still gonna, have doubts that you actually got it from that man. But she's literally saying that's the only person she's doing stuff with, she's sleeping with, technically. So yes, she got it from him. I had to be induced unexpectedly, and it's only been about a week since I was told I had it. Oh, I almost forgot the title. I got pregnant. It gave me an STD when I got pregnant with his baby. So she found how she had chlamydia while she was pregnant. This is bad, you guys. Um, I found out after the baby that his other baby mama had the same thing not long before. It was not there for our daughter's birth after he said it would be. It was just at the birth of another girl's baby that wasn't even his, and named that baby. After 2 years of being stepped on and always going back, I finally let go. Thank you. Thank you. I've chosen to be free. I know one day somebody will love me the way that I deserve. This is an edit, the first edit. At the time, obviously, I was young and naive, which I can't say I still slightly am. I am young, and even for the world we live in today, my life started late. I rushed into something that I knew nothing about and didn't see the full picture. I went based off of a lot of words and chose to forgive actions more times than I should have. Clearly, I know I messed up. I don't regret my baby though, and I wouldn't ever change having her. I did mess up, and I didn't give my child a dad she deserves. But I'll be everything I can for her, even if I can't replace the love of a father. The second edit, for anybody that was concerned, she did come out completely healthy. Praise God. I've had some call me a liar and some tell me I was the dumbass. And although the liar part being false, I will agree I was a dumbass. My dumbass choices gave me something though that made it all worth it. I would go through it again if it meant I'll have my baby in my life. She gave my life a purpose that I never thought I would have. She is my everything, and she replaced all that pain I had with the happiness that I haven't had in a very long time. Wow, it's a beautiful thing. Babies are beautiful creatures. At the end of the day, we were created. So I don't know the better way to describe that. I'm really happy that she loves a child, and she's just really happy that, you know, that child gave her life a purpose. But we'll circle back. And I like to circle back and give my opinion and advice on these things, because there are still some women that are going through this right now, getting infection and diseases and STDs and STIs from the men, and they are still in that same relationship with the man, being stepped on, being treated like trash, just being treated unfairly, and not even having a voice in the relationship. I don't know what their situation was, and obviously I'm happy she was, my advice to her would have been to let go, which she already did. So this is great, but I just wanted to read this story out. Just wanted to read this story and or read this confession to you, because some people are still going through this. Some people went through it and they don't even know how to handle it. So first and foremost, you know what to do. You see the signs. You know this man is not ready to be committed to you. He has multiple females. Granted, she was 20. But at 20, I feel like unless you don't have a good role model in your life, I feel like you should already know the difference between a good man and a bad one. It's just plain and simple. There's a good man and there's a bad man. I mean, what makes a person good? Their kindness, their dedication to you, their commitment to you, their transparency, and their readiness for your relationship. Just being God fearing, because someone who has the fear of God will not be with you and still sleep with multiple women, especially without protection, and bringing you some sort of infection. So I would, especially to the young ones watching me, do not. This is the person that she lost her virginity to, and it's so sad that her first experience just didn't turn out well. Granted, she got a baby from that, which she absolutely adores from what I read, but the fact still remains that the child will not live with a father. And unless the man chooses to be responsible and just take ownership at the end of the day, then that's the only thing. But right now, the baby technically has no father, which, I mean, she does, but he's not going to be a part of her life. So, ladies, I say this and I will say this over and over again. Let that sink in. Until you're ready to actually start a family, you're married, you got engaged, you got married, you've had, and it's not just about getting married, because you could be married and your husband is still not wanting a child. You guys have to be on the same page. You don't want a child and your man wants a child. Like, if you get married and you do have a child, knowing fully well the man doesn't want a child, then you're going to suffer for it, because that marriage is not going to last. Let me just tell you that. And if it does last, you're probably going to be forced to give up your child. And if you don't want that, it's better to be aligned before marriage, before, entering into any commitment whatsoever on these things. So, for those watching me, especially if you're young, you're still a virgin, you're missing a man. Every man wants a virgin. I promise you. Maybe not every man, but most of these men, some of them want it because they just want to. It's an ego boost, okay? And some of them just want it because, you know, they want to make you, I don't know how to put it, less of a, it doesn't, some of them just want it just because, you know, to feel like they have that special place in your heart, that special hold over you. Don't be stupid. Okay, don't be stupid. Don't give it up so quickly, and don't ignore the red flags when you see them because you're so anxious to like do something. You guys need to learn how to make better decisions. Okay, make better choices. And if you don't have a proper role model in your life, I want to say that's why I'm here. If you feel like you trust me enough and to listen to what I'm saying, like, thank you. But this will benefit you. I feel like, you know, it would, because this is how essentially I've been raised. Okay, so, and from my little years of experience, I just want to be able to pour out there. So make better choices, make better decisions. You're seeing that this man has multiple females, you know, it doesn't want to be committed to you. Don't go taking the risk of sleeping with him without protection and sleeping with him, um, not even caring about the outcome of that. You know, if it happens, it happens, but be sure that you're able to prevent that from yielding a child, unless you want a fatherless child. So that's that. And ladies, I just want to say that don't let your world revolve around men. You need to learn to like trust yourself, prioritize yourself. And to this person, I know that you probably already know this, but you know, get that, at least let him be responsible for that child. And you know, if that being child support, you people can also come to an agreement of how much you want to contribute into the child's contribute to the child's welfare. And at least the chlamydia is curable, but it could have been worse. So I hope that we ladies can learn from this and not be so silly and cheap. And if you've made a mistake, I'm not going to judge you, but I hope that moving forward you're able to make better choices when it comes to this man. And I just wanted to say that. Okay, put yourself first. Take care of yourself. Don't don't let anyone walk all over you. Don't be a doormat. Learn to speak for yourself. Learn to stand up for yourself. Don't go running back to the men that don't want you or don't respect you. Like, seriously, don't. Be ashamed. Okay? Have some shame and have some respect for yourself. If you want to learn how to, you know, build that self respect, I could do a whole video on that. I've never always been perfect. She said she went running back to him. Please don't do that. And I'm sure she learned from all this. So yeah, you know, if this happens to you, make sure that the man pays for this. You know, these are the kind of people I would show no mercy when it comes to child support, because he wasn't thinking when he was doing this, you know, spreading this STDs, STIs. So you shouldn't be so nice about this as well. Some people, you know, they can make an agreement, you know, come to an agreement with you, you know, I'll be able to support you, this and this and this and that. But in this case, just make sure that you have full custody of your child, and the man has to be responsible for that child support, you know. So I hope that you're at peace with yourself, at peace with your child, and you're just being the best mom as you possibly can. Give yourself some grace as well. Okay, I know it can be hard. Give yourself grace. You know, it's just you. You're doing the best you can, and you know, next time to make better choices. Raise that child in the way that she will not make the same mistake that you made. Okay, and that's all I can say. If you're watching this video, I hope you learned something, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please leave your comments, your advice, or any suggestions you have for me in the comment section below. And I'll talk to you guys in my next video. All right, bye now.